Who is here? Hey, Shamar. Is this nail trying to come off already? Jesus, I just put this thing on here yesterday. Lord. Okay, kids' nails. Y'all gonna have to do better than this now. Y'all gonna have to do better. Peace and love, y'all, from Texas. Peace and love from Texas. Well, peace and love from California. Peace from Cali. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I just wanted to make sure that I did not forget to um, honor Chadwick Boseman um, on his passing, and I did want to do a video that was specifically for him. Like I didn't want to, add any other things to the video. Like I just specifically wanted this video to be, for him, geared towards him. And I'm pretty sure everyone knows now that we lost Chadwick Friday from a 4-year battle with colon cancer. And I don't know why his death hit me so hard. Like his death hit me like a ton of bricks. Um, I had been fighting my emotions around his, just literally fighting it. And you know how it is on social media. Everyone is posting about him, posting his speeches, posting pictures of him. And yesterday I saw something on Instagram and it just took me all the way out. Just eyes burning. You know how you cry and the tears are just running and you can't stop them, and you just be like, you know what, just go and do what you're gonna do, because at this point I can't stop it. My eyes were burning, um, and I think his death hurt because I just feel like he was battling for so long by himself. Not wanting to come out and tell his fans that, he was sick, or, that he had cancer or whatever, not wanting to tell anybody. And he just battled. I'm pretty sure his family was there. But I mean, if he had told his fans, like, we would have been praying for him like crazy. Like, he got such an outpouring of love, and I just don't feel like he knew. I don't feel like he knew how much he had touched people and how much people loved him, from, you know, small children to grandmothers like myself. Black Panther, and I've never been a superhero. I loved comic books growing up, but I wasn't really into like the superhero comic books, like none of the Marvel and DC. I didn't really, I didn't really get into those. I was introduced to the superheroes after I got with my husband. And he was into Marvel and DC and all of that kind of stuff. He's the one that started taking me to, see these movies. And when the trailer for Black Panther came out and I saw that trailer, like that trailer resonated with my whole entire spirit. And I told my husband, when I saw that trailer, I told my husband, honey, when this movie come out, we are going to show out. Do you hear me? We gonna show out. We gonna come up in there, and the theater that we go to is predominantly Caucasian. It's in a predominantly Caucasian area. Like, we drive out to this movie theater because they have reclining seats. They have, a restaurant, they serve alcohol. So, we go out of our way to go to this theater. Um, of course, it was jam packed. That night it was a lot of African American people there. There were some people who had on dashikis or whatever, but honey, I was in full regalia. Do you hear me? Orisha beads. My hair was, wrapped. I had on a full length, a dashiki maxi dress. So you was gonna see me, okay? You was gonna know she put that on purpose. My husband had on a dashiki with the pants to match. I know the outfit had the pants to match. I don't know if he wore the dashiki in the pants, but he had on his dashiki, honey. We was clean. Do you hear me? We was clean. We was Africa to our souls. We saw the movie 3 times. 3 times. Because I couldn't, it was so much. The cinematography was so beautiful that I couldn't take it all in one sitting. So my husband was like, "You want to see it again?" I was like, "Yes." That wasn't a problem. And then I was like, "Well, let's just go one more time, just to make sure we got everything." So we went again. And when the DVD came out, um, my granddaughter's mom works at Target, so we were able to get the collector's DVD that came with like a book or something. All that stuff is packed away in storage now. But yeah, so this hit me. Like it really hit me. And to know that he had like posted a picture not too long ago, and people was talking about his weight loss. When I saw that picture, something in my spirit said something's going on with him health wise. But I didn't want to like say it out loud. Like I didn't want to put that out in the universe that it was something going on with him health wise, even though I knew. When I looked at that picture, I knew it was something going on with him. People were saying maybe he's doing a movie role, and I would say, okay, that's it. He doing a movie role. But in the back of my mind, something was going, nah, some ain't right, sweetheart. And you may not want to acknowledge it, because you don't want nothing to be like you don't want nothing to be wrong with nobody. So I squashed that thought deep down in the recesses of my mind, and I was like, nah, ain't nothing wrong with him. And I think that was like earlier this year sometime. And for him to be gone is a lot. It's a lot. I didn't even want to come on the day that he passed. I didn't want to come on and say anything because I'm a firm believer that when people pass away, you need to give them some time to get settled in because it's not easy leaving this earth knowing that you're going to leave. Like I'm pretty sure towards the end he knew, you know, it's coming because he wasn't probably wasn't getting any better. It looked like he was losing a lot of weight. Um because when they found the cancer it was already at stage 3. So um, you know, that's already not a good sign. And it said that he had surgeries, he went through chemo, and all of this stuff. But obviously, it didn't work. And I just, I didn't want my spirit to put anything um, negative out in the universe about him. But I really wish that he would have at least told us so we could at least have prayed for him or, sent him some energy and he could have got that outpouring of love from the community, the people that loved him before he left. Like when you gone, you can't see how much people love you. He gone. You can't see the outpouring of love after you've left. And I just wish that he could have. I mean, all of these, tributes coming from other celebrities, but the ones that broke my heart was these little kids. These little kids that's getting on here putting all of they little action figures, all like the Hulk and Captain America and all Iron Man, all of the little action figures around um, the Black Panther, and the Black Panther's like laying down like they having a little funeral for him. That's taking me out. I can't with these little kids. But they hurt. Everybody hurt. Child, we hurting. Like God, dog, not Black Panther. And now I'm like, you know what? Just throw the whole part two away. I don't want it. I don't want part two. I don't want because I can't see anybody else in um that role. Cause I'm gonna be like, nah, he messed it up. It wasn't good. Boosie, boo. I don't care who it is, because you're not going to be able to live up to. Like, no one should even want to get in the suit after this. You shouldn't even want to. Like, because you're not going to do what Chadwick Boseman did. You're not going to do, you can't do that. Okay? You can't do it. So, I don't know if Wakanda is gonna have to blow up or something. I don't want everybody else to die, but nah, the Wakanda gone. The Black Panther. My husband said that what they will probably do is, how get, you have to fight to be the Black Panther, be the king of Wakanda. You have to fight somebody else. So he said he thinks that um, they're gonna fight and he's not gonna win and it will just be another king of Wakanda. But you can't be the king of Wakanda because T'Challa is gone. T'Challa is the only king of Wakanda. And T'Challa is gone. So Wakanda don't have no king. That's that. I don't want to do it. I can't. I can't see him. I can't see nobody else as the king of Wakanda. No one else deserves it. I'm not talking about Denise Alvarado's books. Are you listening to what I'm talking about? I'm not talking about Denise Alvarado. I'm pretty sure, doesn't the title of this say a tribute to Chadwick Boseman? So I don't care nothing about Denise Alvarado, her books, or nothing else today. Stay on topic. Honeybee said, I respect his privacy as well as people involved in his circle. They did not leak his. Yes. Nobody said, not a mumbling word. Nobody said anything. Nobody. And whoever is in his circle, that's who you want in your corner. Cause no one leaked anything, no one said anything. The pictures that were posted, one of the pictures that I saw looked like it was taken by the paparazzi because it looks like they took it um like he had went to the store or something and they caught him on the street. But one of the other pictures he posted on his Instagram, and he had to end up turning the comments off because that's where people were like, "What's going on with him? Why he look like that?" You know, and I'm not gonna say some of the things that were said. And I heard he had to um, turn the comments off on that picture, which is ridiculous. And then I hope all of the people that said those negative things about him, I hope that they are hurt. I hope that, you know, they learned a lesson. Because you never know what someone is going through. Just like before I had my throat surgery, and I was doing my videos when my voice was like really messed up, and people used to get on here and call me Marge Simpson and just say all kind of mean things about my voice, not knowing that I had a polyp on my vocal cords. That was something that I could not change. The only way I was able to change it was through surgery. And for a long time, I was really scared to have surgery on my vocal cords because, surgery on your vocal cords, it can go bad. They tell you it can get worse. They hoping it don't get worse because they're hoping once they remove the polyp, you'll be okay and your voice will go back to normal or go back to a semblance of normal. Or you could just have a jacked up voice. Your voice could just be what it was. And people did not realize that it was painful. It had, gotten painful for me to speak. But people didn't care. You just wanted to laugh at the fact that I sound funny, or I sound funny to you, or I sound weird. I mean, you can go back and look at some of my videos that are like maybe, I think I had the surgery 2 or 3 years ago, from back then, and you can hear the raspiness in my voice, and not just people thinking, okay, that could be a medical condition. I'm not going to say anything to her about her voice because that could offend her, and it did. It really did. Like, it really offended me because that was something that I could not change. Like, when people go in and call me fat and say all these things. Like, you don't understand that I don't have a thyroid at all. Not even a piece of a damn thyroid. Like, they weren't even able to leave me a little piece of a thyroid. And your thyroid regulates your metabolism, your temperature, so many things. So I can't regulate my weight no matter what I do. I exercise, eat well. Well, when I was like 100% vegan, I was losing weight. But when I say 100% vegan, I mean 100% vegan. No sugar, no processed foods. I was eating plant based, period. That was the only way that I was able to um, lose weight, and it was still extreme. And I was like really limiting um, my sugar, my carbs. Like, I don't know. Sometimes when I do things, like, I get compulsive with it. And I think at one point, what I was doing really was not healthy. It just got weird for me. I started doing too much, and I was like, okay, well, let me slack up on this veganism thing because I'm about to go crazy. But that was the only time that I really did start to um, lose some weight. So you don't know what people are going through when you're teasing them and, talking about their appearance. And, I've had people since I've been on the internet to talk about so many things. Fix your teeth, do this, you sound stupid, you fat, you dye your hair, just all kinds of stuff. And you don't know how that stuff affects people. You don't know how you're affecting a person when you tell them about something that they can't fix. Like, I already know I'm fat. I know my hair is gray. I know that, I got the little puff thing right there that half the time don't want to lay down. You don't have to remind me of that. I mean, I know that's probably why he didn't want to tell. Yeah, I have hypothyroidism. Yeah, I got a whole lot of isms. So I do. I appreciate his family's loyalty. I send my condolences to his family, to his wife, because they said that he did marry that young lady that he had been dating. This is what they say. Whoever they is, they them people that be trying, but they said that they weren't married. Um, yeah, I feel for her. I really do. Because it's horrible watching someone that you love get sick and you know that they're not going to make it. It's horrible. Especially someone um, that young. Like when my mom passed away, she was in her 90s. So it was bad, but I felt like she had lived her life. She had, did a lot of the things that she wanted to do. She had saw her grandkids and one of her great grandkids be born. So I felt like at 92 you have lived, you have lived a decent life. Chadwick was, not just starting because he did have um, some good movies under his belt, but I just felt like he would have a career similar to Denzel. Very similar to the career that Denzel had. He had a lot more to do. I really feel like he had a lot more to do. There was a lot more, I'm pretty sure, that he wanted to do, and there was a lot more that he would have been able to do. But um, he was not, it just was not part of his destiny. We come here, we on the clock. We on the clock. Y'all don't believe that, but we on the clock. We all come here with a certain amount of time. Someone put in my comment section that it's always the good that die. No, we all die. We all gonna die. Not just the good. It may seem like the good go first, but no, we all have an expiration date. We all got to leave here. We come here and we got to leave. And it was just his time to go. That's why you supposed to be doing everything you can to make your life, not only your life, but other people's lives pleasant while you're here because you don't know when your time coming. We all got a time, okay? Like I always said, you know, when I meet my maker, I want him to say, "Go on over there and rest, girl, because you put in some work. You didn't just go down there and not do anything. I may not be rich or I may not be living where I want to live, but I really feel like in the 56 years that I've been here, I have contributed. I have been in many jobs where I have contributed to society. I have poured into other people's lives. I have preached the gospel. I have done, a lot of things that I am very proud of. Very proud of. And I'm hoping that when I meet my maker, meet the creator, he is proud also. You look at people like Chadwick, I mean, not only did he have cancer, he was going to Children's Hospital sitting with children who had cancer, knowing himself one day, he was going to get really sick. I mean, that's beautiful. That is so beautiful. I mean, to give back to the community. Cancer, um, was important to him. I think that was one of the reasons why I went into counseling, into drug and alcohol counseling, because my mom was an alcoholic, and I knew that I wanted to work with women to, try to get them away from alcohol, to try to unify them back with their children. That was very, very important to me. And I did that for a good 5 or 6 years. So if you have something that is important to you, go out and do it. No one can stop you from doing things but you. And Chadwick proved that. This man had cancer, and he got up and took care of his business. He was still out here filming movies. He was, doing community work. He was doing the Lord's work. That's truly doing the Lord's work. He did that. And you can too. You just got to put your mind to it and get out there and work. Yeah, I mean, eternity is good, but it's just the fact that we don't know what's on the other side. A lot of us, we have families, we have children, we have grandchildren, and they're here. We enjoy them here. We don't know what's on. We don't know what's in store for us in eternity, but we know what we will be leaving. We know that we will be leaving our family behind. We will be, hurting our family when we leave them. I think that's the biggest thing about death is the unknown. What is on the other side? Are we really gonna live forever? Who knows? What we may death may just be eternal sleep, and that's it. You just gonna get the best rest you ever got in your whole life. We don't know what is on the other side. I mean, we hope it's something good, but no one has been able to, you know, come back and tell us, yeah, girl, the other side is lit. Don't worry about that. No one can tell us that. And yeah, I raised um, two children practically alone. I mean, of course, I've had friends to help. I've had some good friends. I had their father every now and then. Every now and then he slide through. God put some good people in um, my path to help with my kids. Like my good friend Bridget, she's on here every now and then. I mean, I don't think she will ever know how much she, has helped me with the kids. She was at times my right hand when I really, really needed her. And I know if I was to call her right now and tell her that I needed her, she would, find a way to help me. And I would do the same for her. So I have had, some people to step in and help me, but basically, yeah, I raised my kids as a single mother. A single mother working, raising two kids, going to school. I've had some um, difficult days. I would be tired for real. That's why I don't get on myself now. If I don't feel like doing nothing, if I just want to, like, lay around and not do nothing, I'm like, girl, I hope I can come back. Am I back? Am I back? Yeah, I'm back. Okay, it's buffering. It's kind of windy over here, but y'all know we got bad, we got a bad connection. If I go, my husband bought this cord thing. If I go in the other room and plug it straight up to the modem, it probably would be better, but I don't want to do all that. So we just gonna have to deal with it until we move. Okay, y'all ain't gonna have no heart attack over um, it buffering, but we do want to um, give Chadwick um, a time to get settled into in with the ancestors. You know, I know that he was very spiritual. He always talked about God and Jesus. So from the way his conversation, from the way he talked, I really think that he was a Christian. So, Christians don't believe in a lot of the um, traditional African ways. They think a lot differently about death. But I always believe, you give people a certain time to get adjusted to not being here. There is a transition period from this reality to whatever the next is. And I believe that you should give people, a chance to get used to that transition, because you get farther and farther away from this reality after you pass away. You get farther and farther and farther away from the live people until you are where you are, and then you get permission to, start visiting your loved ones, or whoever it is you decide to visit. So I always think that people should be given their space and privacy um, once they pass. I don't think people should be trying to contact them and do a whole lot of um, talking about them, trying to keep them here, and all that kind of, let them go, let them, be at peace, let them get adjusted to not being here. These is my thoughts now. If you don't believe that, that's on you. You don't believe what you want to believe. Um, so I didn't want to, say anything about him too early. I was thinking about pouring libations, but then I thought about it. I said, well, this ain't he ain't from Wakanda for real, you know. So I really believe that he is a Christian, and I want him, I want to respect him being a Christian. So I didn't. I'm not going to, pour libations for him or anything like that, because I feel like he's a Christian. Let him be a, Christian. And I hold on, Angel Enchanted Faces. Um, you know, I send condolences to the family. And I just wish them well. I mean, I just wish that people could see the outpouring of love before they leave. And that's my only thing. I just don't think he realized how much people liked him and the impact that he had on other people. I just don't believe, that he really got a chance to see it. I mean, I know that um I know he knows the impact of Black Panther. But, when you do a project and the project does well, you as a person want to include everybody in the project. You don't want to say, oh, well, it was big. Panther, they came to see me. Like, I don't see him as that type of person. You know what I mean? So, in that, I think he just saw the project itself as being great and not him, really adding to that project. And with him being so humble, he I just don't think he knew how much we loved him and how special he was and how talented he was. And I just wish he had given us an opportunity to show him all of that before he left. That's all. And that's not a regret, you know what I mean? That's just how I feel. I don't think any, people really know. Like I think like Denzel knows because his career has been so long and he's been honored. He's won awards and all of that kind of stuff because he's, been in the industry longer. Chadwick hasn't been in the industry long enough to really get the accolades that I think he would have gotten later in his career, you know. So that's my only thing. Yeah, you can light a white candle for him if that's what you choose to do. If your spirit leads you to, light a white candle, that is fine. Like right now, I don't want to talk about that. I'm not in a place where I can, do all of that kind of stuff. But if that's what you want to do, that is fine. Angel Enchanted Faces, welcome to the extended family of the House of Black Hearts. Um, I am going to be doing some um, more things for just the members of uh, this channel. I finally figured out how to upload videos for just the members. And like I said yesterday, if you watched the uh, first podcast with me and my husband, we are going to be doing some Zooms just with the members of the of this channel. We're gonna have some Zooms. We're gonna have giveaways in our little Zoom meeting. So we are going to be doing some special things just for the members. And I'm gonna tell y'all, if you don't send me an email for your reading of the month, your card reading, your whatever it is you choose for the month, I'm not gonna chase you down. You're paying money for a service, then you have to get on the calendar. I shouldn't have to tie you down to make you take this reading. Okay? I want y'all to do it, but I'm not going to tie you down. You got to get on the schedule for your reading so that you can start getting those once a month. And this channel is going to be changing. I've told you guys before, I'm not a one trick pony. I'm going to, be doing a lot of things. I've always been here for the upliftment of women. I do, love the men that participate in this channel. But of course, I'm always going to be 100% for my ladies, um, especially for my plus size ladies, for my ladies over 40, a little, we get kind of swept under the rug where y'all don't have to, you don't think y'all ain't pretty, you old, you this, you fat. Nah, we about to be out here looking good. We gonna be happy. We gonna be, doing our nails. I'm gonna be doing over 50 makeup tutorials. You can have a little light beat like what I have today. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot of things. It's not just going to um, be crystals and orishas, and um, that's not going to be the only thing, because that's not my entire life. Like, my entire life is not wrapped up in my spirituality. I am a very well-rounded person, and everyone should be. Like, your whole life should not be wrapped up in your spirituality. That's cultic behavior, where the only thing you thinking about is being woke and being spiritual, and you looking at everything. Oh, do you think it was the demon that? Oh, no, I'm not. No, ever. No, I'm not living my life like that. And I don't even want people around me who living their life like that. If you living your life like that, you're eventually gonna drive yourself crazy, and you're not gonna drive me crazy, trying to be overly spiritual. And oh my God, okay, so last night I had a dream, and it was two squirrels. You think the squirrels are... No, girl, bye. I don't want to talk about the squirrels. Okay? So we gonna be doing whatever I feel like doing on this channel. And if that bothers you, then you need to go bye bye, because my whole world is not wrapped around my spirituality. And me and my husband, we are going to be doing the podcast. Our goal is to eventually get the podcast on Spotify and Apple and all them other podcast places after we figure out how to upload it and all that stuff. So, yeah, I mean, I think that we have a lot to talk about. We are a older married couple. We haven't been married really that long. We've only been married since 2013. It's not like we've been married 20 years. We're not experts in marriage, but obviously what we're doing is working for us. And if it works for us, it may work for you. You know, take it, like I said yesterday, with a grain. What did I say yesterday? Take it with a grain of sand, but it's a grain of salt. Okay. So, whatever. Um, take what works and throw the rest away. And if you don't think it's going to work for you, then don't take it. You know? Watch the podcast. We are goofy, um, sometimes serious. I think you will, with me and him doing the podcast, you will see a different side of me. You will see a different side of him, because he's normally the peanut gallery. He's usually the one in the back, and you don't see him, but he talking smack. He there, because every now and then he'll say something. But to have him really out front, in front of the camera, should should be interesting. So that is our goal. And my goal is to hit 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. And I need y'all to help me with that. We close. We close. But I do want to hit 10,000 by the end of the year. That's my goal. Well, that's one of my goals. So we're going to have to get busy. We're going to have to, share the videos that you guys enjoy. And I do want to hit a million views too by the end of the year. We are at 912,000 views. So I would like to hit a million views, and I would like to hit 10,000 subscribers before um, the end of the year. That's my goal. So we gonna be hustling. I am going to be doing some vlogs, um, so that you guys can, you know, get a little bit more than just this corner. I do have legs, okay, and they work. So we are going to be working on some vlogs. I be getting up in the morning and I'm like, okay, I should do a get ready with me. And my lazy butt will get in this chair and I'll be like, but I'm not gonna get ready though, you know. And then by the time I do decide to get up and put on some makeup, it's like 2:30, 3 o'clock, and I'm gonna do a get ready with me and try to upload it before I go live. That's too much work. I can't, Jesus. I need you to help me, Lord. So I be trying to do a get ready with me. I be trying to do like a nightly, um, like my nighttime routine, because that's really important, women and men. What you do to your skin, how you treat your skin is so important. And I do want to, talk about, being good to your skin. I'm drinking more water. So I'm trying not to get these, get too many wrinkles. I mean, I know getting wrinkles is part of aging, but you still want to treat your skin good, you know. That can help with the aging process. Oh, that scared me. I thought the electricity was going to go off, child. I plugged up some in the garage. You can't fight getting older. I'm not fighting it, because it's a natural process. But I do want my skin to stay moisturized. I want my skin to stay pretty. You know what I mean? Just because you're getting older doesn't mean you gonna mistreat your skin and your body and all that. No, I got to stay pretty now. So I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go and. Did anybody have any questions? Did I miss anything? Um. Oh, Lady Hathor said it's a shame I didn't know anything about him until recently, but his death saddened me. Oh, you didn't? Yeah, girl, he did some good movies. He did James Brown, and he did Jackie Robinson and Thurgood Marshall. So he's done a lot of black movies. The James Brown movie was good. He did really good um, in that. I didn't see the Thurgood Marshall one. So I am going to see if I can find it on Netflix or somewhere because I do want to watch that. But all his movies are really good. Like the Black Panther is great. What is it? 21 Bridges? I didn't see that either. But I think that came out like right. Did it come out right before COVID? I don't know. Or right after COVID? I don't know, child. But I know it came out. Because that's on his, you know how they list all of the movies that he's done. Um, just go back and watch all of the movies. The Jackie Robinson movie was good. I just don't remember the end, but it was good. The part that I saw was good. I can't remember for some reason. I can't remember how it ended, but yeah, he has a very good, very nice body of work. So um, pray for the family. Pray for his wife because they young. I'm pretty sure she looked like she only in her like 30s. She looked younger than him to me. Pretty girl, pretty young lady. So pray for them. Pray for his family, his wife, and his friends and stuff. Like everybody has, um, come out and said something. I didn't see where Lupita and Michael B. Jordan said anything yet, but I know Ryan Coogler, who was the director of Black Panther, he wrote something very nice, very touching statement that he released. And the young girl, I can never think of her name, that played his sister in Black Panther. I mean, she was just like, I'm hurt. And Angela Bassett, just people that have worked with him, have said such nice things. I'm really thinking about dyeing my hair. I don't know what's going on with me, child. But I go through these. I'm about to do something different phases. That's how I ended up cutting half of my hair off. And I do want to keep cutting until I just be like, you know what? I'm done with these dreads. And I am. I think I'm finally at that point where I'm just done with them. And I just want to do my own hair. I want to see my own hair. I want to comb my own hair. And then I'm have my own hair, and I'm not gonna like my own hair because I haven't seen my own hair in 16 years. So I don't know, but we gonna work it out. Rest in peace to um, Chadwick Boseman, and that's about it. I'm gonna go probably take a walk and fix me something to eat. Thank you for joining the family. Angel Enchanted Faces, we appreciate you very much. Um, we hope that you come often. I'm going to give you my email, and that is where you will leave me a date when you decide that you want to have your card reading or whatever it is that you decide that you want to do. So I'm gone. Gizmo sleep. Gizmo. Gizmo. Come here, Poochie. You want to say hi? You want to say hi, Poo Poo? You want to say hi? I guess that means no, because he's not moving. You not going to come say hi? Huh? Fluffy? You need it. Y'all want to see him? Where is he? He right there. He need a haircut bad. He got hair everywhere, all up in his eyes and everything. So I might take him to the groomer. Y'all about to fall. I might take him to the groomer. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do all that. Okay, I'm finna go because I'm rambling. So I will see you guys later. I love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.